Hi MUTU Mamas, my name is Francesca and I'm your MUTU Fitness Pro. In this exercise video, we will be taking up a notch the intensity from last week's video of this new series of strength and conditioning exercises. For example, last week we introduced the box push-up. However, this week we will be introducing the half push-up. However, if this is not accessible to you, then please continue to work on the box push-up until you feel strong enough to try this new version of a half push-up. We're also going to introduce the deadlift. This is an amazing all-round exercise for strength and mobility for your glutes and hamstring, as well as working your lower abdominals, your back, and your pelvic floor. You can keep your knees bent or straight based on your skills, as long as you can bend forward at the hip with your back straight. And this is just a prime example, one of the examples on how you can adapt the exercise based on your skills and ability. Half push-up. Get on all four with shoulders over your wrists and chest between your hands. Keep your arms shoulders or mat width. Keep your gaze forward and collarbone pointing straight ahead of you. Breathe in to prepare, and as you begin to breathe out, bend your elbows outwards to drop your chest towards the mat, while simultaneously contract your abdominals by drawing your belly button inwards and lifting your pelvic floor up. Try to get your chest and belly to hover the mat without touching the floor. Push yourself back up as you breathe in. Repeat for 10 to 12 repetitions. The single leg bridge. This movement should be performed with a slow tempo. Lie on your back with your palms facing upwards and knees bent. Lift the left leg above your hip. If you can keep your leg straight, bend the knee and keep it above your belly button. Breathe in to prepare, and as you breathe out, start contracting your abdominals by drawing your belly button in and lifting your pelvic floor up. Begin to lift your pelvis, lower back and mid-back off the floor by squeezing your right glute and lifting your back at shoulders level. Keep your head, shoulders and arms pressed onto the mat. Slowly lower your pelvis back down to the mat as you breathe in. Repeat for 10 to 12 repetitions and before switching over to the other side. Dumbbell torso rotation on one knee. Go down onto your right knee, grab one dumbbell and hold it at chest level with both your hands. Keep your head, shoulders and hips on the back knee. Keep your gaze forward, chest and ribs lifted. Breathe in to prepare, and as you breathe out, rotate your arms, chest and ribs to the left, contracting your abdominals and lifting your pelvic floor. Return back to the center to breathe in and then rotate it to the right. Perform 12 repetitions in total before switching side. The reverse curl. Lie on your back with palms up and shoulders and head pressed down on the mat. Lift both legs above your hips, keeping a slight bend at the knee. Breathe in to prepare, and as you breathe out, lift your tailbone off the floor, drawing the knees towards your chest and simultaneously contracting your abdominals and lifting your pelvic floor. This is a very subtle movement and should be performed slowly without kicking the legs, using the arms, or lifting your head off the floor. Repeat for 12 repetitions. Dumbbells or kettlebell deadlift. Grab a pair of dumbbells or a kettlebell. Stand on the mat with feet hip width. Hold the dumbbells or the kettlebell on your front thighs. Bend forward at the hips, keeping your tailbone out, chest and chin pointing straight ahead, and sliding the dumbbells or the kettlebell onto your legs past the knees. Your back should be straight and you should feel a strong pull on the back of the legs and your glutes. If by all means you feel it in your lower back, keep your knees bent and pull your pelvis towards your heels. Lift yourself up by squeezing the glutes, bringing the pelvis towards the ankles and drawing your shoulder blades together. Breathe in when you bend forward and breathe out when you get back up, contracting your abdominals by drawing your belly button in and lifting your pelvic floor. Perform 12 repetitions in total. Bench dips. Place your hands on a bench or a very sturdy chair or coffee table with arms shoulder width and fingers pointing at your back. Keep your knees bent, ankles under the knees and your shoulders back. Breathe in, bend your elbows backwards, squeeze the shoulder blades together and drop the pelvis down at 90 degrees of the elbow. Breathe out as you push yourself up, contracting your abdominals. Repeat for 10. Thank you so much for taking your time out of your busy day to join me with these exercises, and I cannot wait to see you next week.